Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Copper Jacket TV. Sorry I haven't made a video in the past few days. My entire family got smacked down with the Ronas at the exact same time, so it's pretty much just been 5 people sitting around the house sick for the past few days. But today's video is very important, so I wanted to jump in front of the camera and talk to you guys about it. So the FBC and their attorneys just today absolutely smacked down the state of California and Attorney General Rob Bonta in the case of Campos v. Bonta, which is an extremely important case. As a matter of fact, this is a case that I still get emails about to this day, and it really puts a stop to California's overreach when it comes to a specific type of gun control. So let's talk about what's going on. This video is proud to be sponsored by Mechanic Superstore. If you're sick of laying on your back working on your vehicle, or maybe you just want to clean up your garage, check out their 2-post lift, 4-post lifts, motorcycle lifts, and parking lifts. They have absolutely everything that you're going to need, including lifetime technical support. Now, if you're like me, you spend more time in the garage than you do in your home because that's where your passion for vehicles exists. But we don't always have enough space to get everything we want done. That's where getting a parking lift, a 2-post lift, or a 4-post lift, even a motorcycle lift, can help move some of that stuff out of the way. Now, one of my favorite things about Mechanic Superstore is they not only cater to the individual like you and I who want to have the best garage in the neighborhood, but they also cater to the professional. If you are a professional and you're looking to get your shop started completely with one stop, just check out their Deluxe Shop Starter Combo. Now, I'm going to put a link to Mechanic Superstore down below if you want to save $75 off your first purchase. Use code GEARUP75. Or for the military, save $100 using Salute 100. Again, there'll be a link to Mechanic Superstore down below. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about what's going on here. So as I'm sure you know, California has the strictest gun control laws in the entire country. As a matter of fact, they have more laws on the books than any other state in this country by far. And one of those laws is a 10-day waiting period. That means that you go in, you find something that you want, you fill out your paperwork for your background check, and then on the 10th or 11th day, you're allowed to go back and pick it up. Now, that's supposed to be so that the California Department of Justice Bureau of Firearms has time to do a background check on you and find out whether or not you're somebody who is allowed to have something or somebody who is prohibited. But California has been abusing that process. And so we've seen people up and down the state who have had to wait up to 30 days. And in some instances, I've had people email me and told me that they were waiting for longer than 30 days before they could actually go in and pick up what they purchased. So California has been using an existing law, but they've been sort of perverting it to make it seem like it means something else, to make these 10-day waits stretch out as far as possible. And Campos v. Bonta challenged that. So it says here in the original complaint, which was filed back in 2020, plaintiffs bring this lawsuit to challenge defendants' current policy and practice of delaying firearms transfers beyond what is authorized by law. By impermissibly delaying the ability of responsible law-abiding Californians to take possessions of firearms, defendants have failed to perform their duties, violated California law, and violated the rights of legally eligible California firearm purchasers and transferees. So what the California DOJ has been doing to people up and down the state of California is they have been delaying people for reasons outside of the law. The only reason that somebody should be delayed is if during that initial 10-day waiting period, the state cannot determine whether or not they're a prohibited person or not. Maybe there's something that comes up that needs a little bit more research, and so they have something written into the law that allows them an extra 30 days to look into it to make sure that they're not a prohibited person. Maybe they have to look into their mental status or some type of background or something like that. It gives them a little bit more time to do that. But if they are able to determine in that first 10-day period whether or not somebody is allowed to take the transfer or not, they have to put on the account approved or denied. Now, this case actually got a win back in August of 2022, and it was a pretty good win. The Superior Court judge said that California had to stop doing what they're doing, that they were working outside the law, that they have to stop denying or delaying people that have already been approved during that 10-day wait, and that they were infringing on people's constitutional rights. That was the judgment, so that was the order of that judge. Now, California obviously appealed that, and since it didn't start at the district level, it didn't go up to the Ninth Circuit like we're normally used to. It actually went up to the California appellate courts. So the California appellate courts heard oral arguments today from the FBC and their attorneys, and the FBC and their attorneys absolutely laid a complete smackdown on California. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. FBC has the best attorneys and hires the best attorneys for this type of lawsuit. and that's why they get wins. But it was listening to it, because this was actually, you could listen to it live online. I listened to it live through a Twitter link, and listening to the FPC and then the pushback that California was giving, there's absolutely no way, in my opinion, that we end up losing this one.
Ms. Richards, can you address the argument that the department's position is that it does not need to comply with the 10-day rule, and that makes this case not moot?
The department's position is that it should comply with the 10-day rule, and it should, if it needs to delay, it should hit delay. It should delay for the reasons in the statute, and it should notify the firearms dealers. That is the department's position. I think where we differ is that the department's position isn't absolute. It is possible. I think it's right that it is possible that something extraordinary could happen where the department would do the same thing.
It's incredible to see California and how shady they can be and how much they can work outside the lines and just never get in trouble for it. Well, this time they've been held accountable, and that's some good news. So I'll keep you guys updated as to the outcome from the appellate court level on this one, and I will let you know if we get that win, which again, I think we will. But I wanted to let you guys know about that. It's a very big case. It's very important, and it deals with California's just absolutely never-ending overreach. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and have a great day.